If you're quiet, you can see Mopars in their natural habitat, sitting, rotting. Well, welcome back, everybody. We got Dad, we got a 404 speed, and we got me, technically. I'm right here. So today, we are working on getting this oil drained, and yeah, if you guys read my community post and said we weren't going to be doing a regular video, it's going to be more of an update style, well, this is what you're getting. Don't know exactly where we're going to wind up, but we're going to go ahead and get this oil pan off this 400. So we're going to get this oil drained out of this 400, see what it looks like right now, and then see what's going on inside of this engine. Ooh, black gold. That's the answer. That's what we're getting. Yeah. Groovy. So another thing I got to show you guys is we did get a package from Gunslinger Graphix with some all new merch. So we'll be showing you that here in a little bit, which features a certain car of ours that's quite famous. It's now covered up by an Erlene because we've been working on Erlene as well as another video segment. But I will also let you guys know, at the tail end of this video, I'm going to be including some video footage of a video that Ann and I filmed of Erlene last year, I think, that we never ended up actually finishing. And you'll understand why once you see those clips, because, well, the other car that was going to be featured in that video, well, it's got way cooler stuff on it now. And look at my crazy hair. So one thing I want to tell you guys, we've had like some really nice weather here in Kansas recently. Well, tomorrow it's going to drop down to the 20s or 40s, and today it's like 70 or 80 degrees. And if you don't know what that means, that typically means tornado weather. Welcome to Kansas. So we're going to film you a video today, because we don't know, we might get wiped out by a tornado. You never freaking know. So, here's to the 400, the Erlene, the Anna, and all other sorts of cool stuff. What are we getting to today? So hope you guys enjoy this video. So before we show you any more on this 400, we got something to show you, and that is a package in the mail. Anna? Anna?
Are you opening a present?
Yeah, what's in there?
Something black.
Wrapped in plastic?
And squishy.
I don't like the way you're describing that. That's not really a good description right there.
I think it's a good description. Oh, it's a t-shirt.
Yeah. So we got ourselves some stuff from Tony's Hot Rod Garage, who is doing our t-shirts. That is the new classic 07 Scott Speed Shop shirt. Flip that around for us, in.
That's pretty clean.
Yeah. Tony redesigned everything, made it cleaner, nicer. And just as an example, this is the ones that I had printed locally that we were selling, that Anna was in charge of shipping, but we are now only selling these in person. But this is the old design that basically I did. Not very nice. Tony has done a much nicer job, and I believe, I don't know if these are available on the website yet, because I didn't even know I was getting these. So I'm freaking excited, but there's something else in here that I know you guys are going to dig. So let's get Dad in here and let's have him give his opinion on what's in this box.
Alright, thing to do.
Well, we need you to see this, because we have more merch, and I apologize to the viewers that you're not getting to see beautiful Anna. You have to look at my ugly mug, but
Look at there.
the new Jezebel t-shirt is here. What do you think, Dad?
That's cool. That's a cool color. That's almost a turquoise.
Yeah.
I like that.
Tony did some redesigning. So initially I did all this work designing these in my own Photoshop program, and then Tony came back and touched everything up and basically redid it because I'm horrible. I could basically do the basic outline of things, but Tony did amazing work. This looks way better than what I had. But the Jezebel shirt is supposed to be a progression, so you can see where she started, then where she went, and where she is today.
Oh, I see that.
Except for, actually, we should have one of those where she's just sitting sad, not looking like it's in action.
Yeah, it doesn't have a chill pad on there.
Look at that. I like the way that he did Jezebel on that. That looks cool as shit.
Yeah, it's really nice. Lots of good detail. I mean, it's literally a photograph printed on this.
Yeah,
it is beautiful. I am very happy, and I do know these are on the website right now, available for purchase. So anybody who wants one, head over to gunslingergraphix.com/ScottSpeedShop, something like that. All the information is in the link below or in the description, and also in the pinned comment if you want to snag yourself one of these, or the Barely Cuda shirt, or eventually one of the classic designs. And we have even more designs coming out that we have worked on, and I hope you guys, if you buy one, you enjoy it, because they are really nice shirts. They're actually nicer than the ones I got locally printed, and I actually really like these shirts. These are soft, very nice. I dig them. Dad? Oh, so now we got to wash this one. So, back to the 400. I do want to personally thank every single one of you who does buy a t-shirt, because that does support us, and it does support our friends at Gunslinger Graphix, so that's helping everybody out. But what do you say we sneak past Anna and whatever crazy thing she's working on for that door, and we see what Dad's working on? What you finding, Dad?
It's about ready to fall off.
Uh-oh. Well, so we know she's glued on. One thing I wanted to see is, oh yeah, we got a good clutch in there. Still got plenty of life on those discs. Flywheel looks pretty good. I might be able to reuse all this stuff. I don't know if we're gonna actually use this transmission combo in the Polara, because it is so valuable and cool. I kind of would rather put this almost in my Charger, because that's where it belongs, because it's a 1970 B-body transmission setup. But I don't know, that's to be seen, because we do have the original transmission setup for the old Polara. Drop us a comment down below and let us know what you would do. Would you just leave this thing as it is, which makes sense, but that requires a special transmission cross member to run this? Or do we take this off and put the original transmission, shifter, and everything on the car? Which kind of where I kind of want to lean, because then we get to keep the originality factor. But we'll see. So let's get this oil pan off and see what we got going on down inside. Alrighty, here comes the oil pan and the dipstick and everything. Anybody needs a truck setup? We got it for you.
It looks all steel green.
There's a... Why are you in there? Oh, it's just silicone in the shape of threads. We're okay. We're good. Oh, that's been remade.
Looks like steel to me.
Yeah, it's been reman. You see the copper colored rods?
Yeah.
Those are reman rods.
Oh, yeah?
Chrysler, I believe. No, that's a cast crankshaft.
That's cast?
Yeah, the casting's right here.
Oh.
Looks like a cast crank.
It looks like steel right here.
Well, it's cast steel versus forged steel, but... Huh. I guess we need to do some more inspecting. Alrighty, so I don't know if this thing's been rebalanced or what, but it kind of looks like a cast crankshaft to me. I know the copper colored rods are a thing, they're not rusty. I've seen that before, but yeah, the way that one throw is right there, we can see hanging down, that looks more like a cast steel, but I don't know, that's a forged crank. See the wide line there? I was being thrown off by these right here. But no, that wide parting line right there, that tells us it is a forged steel crank. You were right, Dad.
Well, look how shiny that is.
Yeah.
That's steel.
Yeah. One thing that is weird is stock timing chain. I don't like that. That will probably be getting replaced with a double roller for sure. But yeah, that looks freaking brand new inside. I'm very happy with that. Pretty sure it's just stock pistons, nothing crazy.
It had 75 pounds of oil pressure.
Yeah, it had great oil pressure, so. Now all we got to do is take that pickup off and get our car stuff on here. Technically, this thing would be ready to go in the old Polara. Sweet, that's a heck of a score. I don't know how a steel crank got in this thing, but I ain't gonna complain. Someone put it in here or it came from the factory, and it's a weird, rare option.
Is that why this is?
Yeah, it's got a steel balancer, a thin one, internally balanced. So I bet you they didn't cut the input shaft. That would be freaking awesome. See, I was worried if this engine had a cast crank, they probably cut the input shaft. But knowing now it's a forged crank, guarantee you they didn't. So that means we could pull this whole thing off, and put all that on it, and we'd have a smaller bell housing with a smaller flywheel, which means the engine will rev higher technically, in a way, ish. So I think that's where I'm gonna lean. But I'm really happy to see it's got a steel crank in it. That's freaking cool. Alrighty, so let's get this pickup tube off. Ugh. God, dude.
I didn't have that designed in for that.
You know, we tried to make this thing stable for Mom, so that way she wouldn't freak out. And look what that did to us. But hey, look, it's bolt-in. The first time we didn't weld in a cross member, we put a bolt-in cross member in. So we'll zip this cross member out, we'll get this pickup off, and we'll get all the right stuff in here.
Right.
Heck yeah. Which, by the way, if anybody needs another big block truck setup for oil pans and pickup, I think this makes number 2 or 3 now we have. I don't know, like when we were trying to build Michael's 84 short bed truck with the 3D3, it was like hell trying to find that setup right there, and we had to pay pretty good money to get a setup for my brother, and now we got him in surplus. But I guess I ain't gonna complain, because we'll be able to hook someone up with that. Pickup tube, everything right there. And another thing that's kind of funny is, since it has the pickup or the dipstick in the oil pan, they plugged the factory place for where it goes in a car with just nothing but silicone. So we're gonna get that popped out of there so you can put a normal car dipstick in there. But yeah, I am very happy with everything I am looking at. I just can't stop staring at that crankshaft, because that was something that was on my mind in a bad way. So, all right, well, we'll get pickup tube on here, get this gasket rail cleaned up, windage tray, oil pan, seal it back up, and this 400 will be ready to rock and roll. Of course, change those manifolds out and other things I got planned, but that's a little bit down the road. So let's get her sealed back up, because, well, we got kind of a dust bowl going on, and I'd rather keep this engine clean and in good health. Much like myself. Well, minus the clean part. That's, you know, that's kind of here or there. All right, I just want to show you guys this. I told you I was going to get that plug of silicone out they had in the dipstick hole. That is just hilarious. But we're getting the pickup tube on. Currently fighting a small issue where it's kind of, the threads are a little bit buggered up. It came right out of the 361, no problem, and I don't think it's got hurt, but she's having a heck of a time screwing in. We may have buggered up the threads. I probably did, moving it around all these times. Because that pickup was going to go in the 413, and then it was going to go into 3D3, and then it was going to go back into the 413, and the man, the myth, the legend right there already solved the problem. And
It's just a lot of luck. It's a lot of luck.
oh, the reason why they pay you the big bucks, dude. That's the reason why I handed you it.
Gotta have the big luck.
I don't think that's how that...
Huh?
Yeah, just leave it like that. That looks... I mean, I got a feeling it's supposed to go in there a little further, but who knows? You can flip the camera now.
But I look pretty.
Well, there's only one pretty here, technically. I mean, if we go by YouTube comments, they're gonna vote for you, which is, I mean, that just makes sense. I mean, if they voted for me being the prettier one, yeah, come join the pretty contest.
Yeah.
So we're gonna let the viewers decide who's the prettiest here. So we got the windage tray here all goosed up with sauce, and now we're going to put it on there with the oil pan. So Anna, so this is the Polaris original oil pan. Now we're going with one of these Jigs windage trays, so hopefully this doesn't leak on us. I'm not saying it's because it's a Jigs product, but I've heard some rumors that these guys like to leak. But with enough sauce, shouldn't be an issue. There we go. Yep. Oh, looks like that's turn that around. Screwdriver as a lineup tool is a miracle, but we We ain't got one right now. Alrighty, so now you see progress. This is a very rare sight on Scott's Speed Shop. We're not just taking stuff apart this time, we're actually putting it back together. And we didn't break it yet. Oh, there went the screwdriver. Alrighty, so now we're gonna get all these bad girls in here, all these bolts, get this tightened up, put a dipstick in this engine, and get her put away because, well, we got a massive storm coming, and, well, we don't want this thing exposed to the elements, so get to her. Alrighty, so after a little bit of an extended leave, we got the cross brace back in, oil pan is on, all tightened up. That was fun, but it shouldn't leak because there's enough schmutz on there that, yeah, it can't leak. And that's not just standard RTV we use a special anaerobic gasket maker that actually can mix with gas and oil and not hurt the engine, so that's good. Something we like to use. It sometimes it'll form a heck of a bond. It only gets hard under compression, and you gotta make sure you use the right stuff, otherwise it will glue it together almost permanently. So now we got the oil pan on the old 400, which is the correct one for the early B body. We got a steel crank. I mean, really, that's a huge freaking success just for a matter of an hour or two. Heck yeah, Dad. Thank you. So now, viewers, we're gonna get this 400 back in the shop where it belongs because, well, the weather is taking a heck of a turn in a hurry. We went from t-shirts to overshirts to coats now. So Mother Nature's letting us know that we're about to lose our nice 80-degree weather that we had, and now we're going down into the 40s and 20s. So we're gonna get that old 400 back in there, in here in the shop, and then we're gonna take you for a little tour, give you some updates, and show you some video footage that never quite seen the light of the day because, well, the videos just never happened. Mainly because, well, the video clips I'm going to show you are of Erlene, and just a fun little thing that Anna and I did. Anna will remember what video clips I'm talking about. Anybody who's curious why you never saw the second half, well, it's because my Polara got different wheels altogether. So we're going to show you that at the end of the video, which I think is freaking neat. I think you guys will enjoy it because I know it's fun just to look at the photos and we have the videos. So hope you stay tuned for that. So let's get the 400 back in here and move on. Alright, well, there's the old 400 strapped down. I was gonna get some ratchet straps, but I figured red, white, and blue zip ties. I mean, how can you go wrong with that? I mean, those bad boys ain't gonna snap. So the 400's back at home. Still on the hunt for a low deck intake, but I think I got one found locally from a great buddy of mine, a fellow Mopar guy, and maybe we'll get David on video someday. He's a really cool dude. So thank you, Dad, for helping me get that done. Thank you, Anna, for helping film. That was very helpful. And a huge thank you to Tony at Gunslinger Graphix for sending all those daggone shirts that were supposed to be for Indy, but now they're just for us to wear. Yeah, and if you can't tell, I'm wearing my coat because it got that cold in a hurry. So, with that part of the job done, you guys got to see that thing in a steel crank, which I think we can all be very stoked about that. Alright, so now we got the old 400 in here. We don't want that on there. If it's going to be sitting here in storage, it's at least got to look freaking correct. So, still on the hunt for an earlier set of big block chrome valve covers, the street wedge style 6-bolt. Because the ones that obviously came with this car are, well, not going to be used. There we go. Or we can just run the Ursins. What do you think, Dad?
I like the Ursins.
They kind of do. They don't really bother me that much. But we got to get these exhaust manifolds off and get this whole thing detailed and painted turquoise like it's supposed to. So that'll be down the road just a little bit. So I would not worry too much about seeing a whole lot of updates on this because, well, I don't think I'm going to really video me cleaning all the grime and all that stuff. I think that'd be pretty boring. But I will probably show you as we paint it, make it look pretty, make it look like the correct engine for the 64 Polara 500s in the other bag. That I am currently not doing rust repair on and totally not filming that experience. So what do you guys say? Drop a comment down below if you enjoyed just this. I know it wasn't a very long segment, but you got more video clips coming up here soon. And of course, don't forget to go to Gunslinger Graphix if you want to and peruse the merch. I'm not asking you to buy anything, just check it out. Let me know what you think. And You got any ideas for the next t-shirt design? Drop that in the comment below. Let us know which vehicle you'd like to see us feature on another t-shirt. What do you think, Dad? Yeah? Man, a few words.
How's that gold charger ought to be on one of them?
Anna's sitting there wording van.
A van, or a van and a charger.
Van and the Charger.
Like the old man's Ford.
There we go. So, you guys let us know what you want to see. And now we're going to venture back into time. What's the old Wayne's World thing? Woo, woo, woo. And we're going to venture back to last year when Ann and I were working on Erlene. And we're going to share these clips so that way they don't go to waste. I hope you enjoy them. And I will see you guys at the end of the video. Hi, well, welcome back, everybody, to another episode with me, Jed, at Scott's Speed Shop. But, however, we're not working on this 64 Dodge today. Today, we are back on Erlene because today we're going to do a little cosmetic experiment with Anna and her 64 Dodge 440 sedan, Erlene. And we've got a nice selection of hubcaps here. All of the era, starting off with early B-body dog dishes. Then we have 64 and 5, I believe, spinner hubcaps, which would have been correct on my 64 Polaris 500. I think the 62 and 3 Polaris style hubcaps with the funky cool Elvis style frat zog spinner. That thing is freaking cool. We have a full set of those. And then we have Erlene's original 64 hubcaps. Anna, how do you feel about this?
Well, I like the spinners, but at the same time, the original hubcaps just look right.
They do. They really fit Erlene. If you don't know this car, this is a car literally drove out of a field after for sitting legitimately 15 years. Original wheels, old tires, Colorado car, basically rust freaking free. It isn't the prettiest car in the world, but it is super straight, super solid. And, well, instead of letting it become a parts car or get cut up into a two-door or whatever else, race car, we bought it to save it. We're going to make her into a driver for the girlfriend. Because why not? It's a freaking sweet, cool grandma car. And the reason why we named it Erlene is because the original owner's name was Erlene. Anna is the second owner of this car, technically. So, very cool history. So, we're going to pop on 2 of the original hubcaps on one side, and then we're going to basically flash around and just change out hubcaps, and we're going to get your guys' viewpoints on this. You let us know down in the comments which ones are your favorites, least favorites. Put them ranking 1 through 5, and I'm saying 5 because black wheels are technically an option. Maybe not for Anna, but it technically is an option for everybody. So, what do you say, Anna? Let's get right into it. Yeah? Yeah! Well, Anna, so we have returned to Erlene to as she came out of the field and how she left Chrysler wheel-wise. Well, yeah, wheel cover-wise. So this is stock. Now let's go look at what you chose for the first option.
Yeah.
All right, Anna, you ready to show the viewers?
Sure.
Boom. Dog dishes. So what's your impression on dog dishes, Anna?
I honestly don't like dog dishes. So of these, the back tire looks better to me, but I'm still not that great a fan of it.
What Anna's referring to is that square bias ply tire, which I agree with. It's a look all its own, and it really makes these old cars really look a lot better. But unfortunately, just not something we can really get anymore. So, yeah, that is a look. I don't mind it. I don't know. There you go, guys. That's your look into it. So, Anna, next wheel, right?
Yeah.
Well, wheel cover. Well, that is a very springy hubcap. All right, never mind. That's not Anna's fault.
It's like being stubborn or something.
Oh, he just twisted the screwdriver.
Okay.
Wow. Twisted. Wow, okay. Learn something every day.
Yeah, we do.
All right, next video. How do you feel about this option?
I mean, I kind of like it. It's a little flashy, though.
It is a little flashy. Those would be the hubcaps that my buddy Brian at Dust Devil Garage picked up at a swap meet for me. Just on a, he called me on a whim, and those are the correct hubcaps for my car. Which I thought about using if I go the 14-inch route. But I was like, I'll get them anyways, because, well, never hurts to have options for Erlene.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, they're growing on me. They're a little flashy. Those would be Erlene's going to town shoes. Like if she was gonna go dancing and she planned on getting her some, those may be the ones she wears.
These are the hubcaps she wears.
Now, if she wants to really get, like, if she wants to get a guy who's got like a lot of money, I'm thinking the Elva sunglasses pair is the one. Be it. So what do you think? We ought to try those now?
Yeah.
Yeah. One last look at this set. And all right, so one last look at stock Erlene. Anna, you're the only person here who's seen the new Elva sunglasses pair.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Anna. So how do you feel?
Okay, so we thought the other ones were flashy. These are like beyond flashy, but it's like gaudy enough that I like it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my. I think Erlene just date raped me. What in the world? I kind of dig that. I'm glad we bought that pair. If nothing else, they are just really funky hubcaps. If you don't know, these are like just giant die-cast pieces. They're freaking heavy duty. And, well, yeah, just listen. The freaking hubcap. I kind of dig those. I bet you those look really cool going down the road.
Oh, they would, especially if we touched it the black.
Yeah, because I mean, they stick out quite a ways. Could you imagine that thing with a super slow-mo camera? Yeah. That would be actually really cool. Yeah. So everybody, there's the options. We want to get your opinions, even though it's ultimately Anna's car, but we want to see what you guys think too. So, what do you think, Anna? What would be your top pick? What's your 1 through 5 steel wheel to Elva sunglasses pair? You need to see the pictures again?
So honestly, it'd probably be Elva sunglasses as number 1.
There we go.
As number 1.
As your favorite?
I like that a lot. It's like super gaudy.
You want to get the other two out?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Because I also really like the stock ones.
Yeah, they do just fit.
Like, it just kind of screams Erlene better than the Elvis ones. And then probably the other spinners.
Yeah.
The ones that were supposed to go in your car.
Yep.
I don't like dog dishes at all.
Yeah, I've kind of decided that too for myself. I thought at one time I liked them, and then I had them on my Polera, and I crushed one of them, and then I hated the way they looked. Yeah, I'm not a dog dish guy. Yeah. Sorry to all the dog dish people out there. I prefer the stock steel wheels over dog dishes. And actually, I like all the hubcap options better than dog dishes. Now, there's one set of dog dishes I do like, and that's like the 68 Hemi ones. But yeah, I'm not that rich, so yeah. So, yeah, that's been kind of fun. Yeah. And by the way, this is all actually in preparation because we took the hubcaps off to put PP Blaster on the lug nuts because we got new tires coming for Erlene. And when we get that done, we're going to start working on the brakes, hopefully. And, well, get this thing on the freaking road, maybe. But I may be promising you guys nothing. But at least we have hopes and aspirations and dreams to making this thing back on the road sometime soon. Alrighty, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little Erlene segment because, well, that was just a fun little experience, and it was at that time we were still maybe hemming and hawing around with the idea of putting stock wheels and tires more or less on my Polera over there, but that's just not going to happen. rinky-dink tires on big block 4-speed, it would look neat. I agree with Anna, because I kind of wanted to go that way, but bigger tires, 15-inch, muscle car look kind of hard to pick. We could go any which way, but you guys let us know which look on Erlene you like the best. And, well, we look forward to see you guys in the next video. So as always, we want to thank you for checking this out. Hey guys and gals, Jed here, and I'm throwing this in here just because I want you guys to know that we will not be able to make it to the Indy swap meet this year in Indianapolis. It is with a heavy heart I have to say that. It's just scheduling and timing, and I just started a new doctor who's taking care of me very well, and all of you who are concerned, I really appreciate all the support on the community tab where I put my post up letting you all know what's going on. And this is for the people who don't know about the community tab on the YouTube channel. So just letting you guys know, if you were planning on making the trip to just see us, which I think is silly because I don't think we're that freaking special or cool, but we will unfortunately not be able to make it. But I know lots of other cool people who are still going to be going, and lots of freaking sweet deals are going to be there because I won't be there to snag them all on Friday or Thursday. So be sure, if you had any intentions on going to the swap meet, please go and snag some freaking deals, because every year I always wind up selling most of my booth out, but I always wind up bringing in a whole bunch of cool freaking stuff. Well, this is the year we're not bringing in a whole bunch of freaking cool stuff. So I would like to challenge my viewers who have YouTube channels, or if you don't and you want to post a video, if you go to the Indy swap meet, make a video on your scores and your finds and let me know what you got. I'd like to see what you guys did. I'd like to see what the swap meet turned out this year. So go ahead, do that if you feel like it, or if not, if you're gonna be there and you don't want a video and just take pictures of the stuff you scored, my email is down in the description below. I'd like to see what you guys picked up, because I think that'd just be freaking neat. But thank you guys as always for all the love and support. I literally could not have asked for a better group of viewers from the good Lord above. So you guys are amazing. Thank you very much for everything you've ever done for us. And for those of you who do buy merch, please know that that money is going right into whatever medical bills I wound up racking up next. And they're also going right into all of these project cars. Of course, we're not making big YouTube dollars. I want everybody to know that. This channel does not make diddly squat for YouTube money. So every bit of money I'm pouring into these projects is money that I've had to earn buying and selling parts and doing whatever I can. And I know some of you might be worried. I don't think there's anything cancer involved or nothing like that. It's just stomach issues, stress, anxiety. Let's leave it at that. So I'm fine, guys. I do appreciate all the love, support, and prayers. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, because, well, I wanted to get it out there because I promised you guys a video. I don't know if I can promise you a video next week, but who knows. So here's to that. As always, guys, look forward to seeing the next one. Take care, and bye-bye. Till next time.
Bye-bye.